All right. Good evening, everybody. It is 8:30, and I'm going to do a quick sound check, and then we're going to get started. Okay, sound is on and working. All right, so this is night number two of my Breakers Club. We missed last week because I was ill, trying to do these each Tuesday night. So if you didn't see the announcement as sort of a, I'm sorry I got sick, I did add in a bonus box, and we're going to break this tonight. This being our box of 2024 Topps Heritage. This is, I believe, I think maybe I want to say Target exclusive. It's got the red bordered, so you should have three red bordered exclusive base cards. So it's a retail Topps Heritage box, pretty hefty box. So it's got 153 cards in it. If I tilt that up to the camera, now you can see that. 17 packs, 9 cards per pack. So I mean, it's a lot better than a blaster. So that's that. So we will be busting this one tonight. In addition, we will be breaking a box I'm pretty excited to do, the 2016 Topps Archives. Archives boxes are always fun to break. Another box that I personally am super excited for, 2024 Allen and Ginter. And then we have a hobby box of 2024 Bowman that we're going to break. All of these are tonight. And a box of 1999 Upper Deck holographics. So we'll go back in time a little bit for that one. So those are our 9 boxes. And I think what I'm going to do is start with the bonus box that wasn't even supposed to be part of the break. And then we'll go from there. So if you haven't seen one of my Breakers Club videos, or you're like, well, what is he talking about? I keep saying this Breakers Club. The general idea of this is it's a pay one price for a team of your choice, and then you get all the cards of that team across all of the boxes that we open. So you pay one price, and then we basically open a whole bunch of boxes. This break, I think, maybe has like 16 boxes in it, something like that. Now it's a lot of boxes, and then I spread those out over the span of 4 or 5 weeks, and it gives you something to do every Tuesday night, and then and then eventually you get a huge stack of cards once you request shipping, and we go from there. So that's the basics. If you want more details and to sign up for future group breaks of mine, go ahead and check out my Discord. That's where I run all of the signups and everything. So with that quick plug out of the way, let's jump right into our first box. And like I said, this one is the bonus box because I got sick. I am feeling much better now than I was last week. I actually missed 2 full days of work last week, which, if you're a teacher, as I teach college math, you know that's a problem for a teacher to miss that much work, but I just couldn't go on. So in a throwback to old boxes, we get a chunk of styrofoam, and then all the packs are actually slotted in there pretty nicely. So you can see they have some space, although it looks like one slid underneath there. So let's try to dump these out as best we can. There's that, and there is one that kind of slid underneath. There we go. All right, so there's your empty box. Get the styrofoam out of here. And here are all of your packs. And although this is a retail box, very generous in terms of the packs. Okay, so we're going to jump right in. We've got our first pack here. Like I said, 9 cards per pack. This is the 2024 Heritage. So we can look for short prints and all kinds of other goodies as we go along. Slide over here just slightly here. All right, so we've got Angel Felipe for the Athletics, Yogi Berra, manager card for the Yankees, Jacob deGrom, Rangers, Jack Swinski, Pittsburgh, Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong, Quinn Priester for the Pirates. We've got a Miguel Cabrera, Andrew McCutchen. Any of these cards featuring more than one team, I'll just randomize. We have an upside down Mauricio Dubon. I believe that is a short print. I think the first so many cards in here were short prints this year. I'll set that aside. I think that's right. And then Kevin Gaussman. We'll let someone chime in perhaps on short prints, but I'm pretty sure it's the early cards this time in the set. All right, pack number 2 for the Nationals, Jose Ferrer. We have a World Series card, Texas 5, Arizona 0. Jesus Luzardo, Patrick Bailey for the Giants, Tariq Skubal for Pittsburgh for the Tigers, Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays, Ahmed Rosario Dodgers, Schmidt and Clemens, and Luis Castillo for the Mariners. Joey Votto for my Reds, Emmanuel Clase Guardians, Forrest Wall Braves. We have leading firemen, Clase and Bednar, Guardians Pittsburgh, respectively. Lou Bob, White Sox, Andrew Abbott, Reds. We've got Rodriguez and Pujols there. We have another short print, Adam Frazier for the Orioles, David Hamilton, Red Sox, and Garrett Mitchell for the Brewers. Hey, Andy. Yes, feeling much better. Still have a slight cough, but my goodness, the head cold or whatever it was that I had last week was terrible. Garrett Cole and Blake Snell start us off here. There's a nice Acuna Jr. All-Star card for the Braves. Basavi, rookie for the Blue Jays. Yankees, Clark Schmidt. Mariners, Bryce Miller. Ketel Marte, Diamondbacks. Jose Tena, Guardians. We have our first proper insert, a new age performer of Adley Rushman for the Orioles. And Anthony Rizzo. Carrie, good to see you. Good evening. Yes, if you missed the beginning, we're going to be opening 5 boxes tonight because I'm going to catch up based on missing last week. And this is the bonus box that I added in for being sick. So this wasn't even supposed to be part of the break. For the Blue Jays, Alek Manoah, Samad Taylor, Royals, Tyler Rogers, Giants. We've got Mike Trout and Chris Bryant on that one. Reed Detmers, Angels, Jeff McNeil, Mets. We have a white border, Andrew Bellotti. That is a, just a white border short print. And then we have an upside down. Well, this is new to me. Fred Lynn. It's got like a shine to it. 75 baseball stars. I don't know. I'm not sure what set that's from, but that's pretty sweet. Going to Boston. I've never seen those, I don't think. And Sean Murphy for the Braves. Yeah, Andy says COVID is going around again. I don't think it was COVID, but I will be honest, we didn't have any more COVID tests in the house. I did not take one. I just stayed home. So I don't know. It's certainly possible. I know it sometimes basically has cold symptoms. So could be. Manny Machado, Padres, Charlie Martin, Braves, Cedane Rafaela, Red Sox, Corey Lee, White Sox, Seiya Suzuki for the Cubs, Reese Olson, Tigers. We have Arias and Diaz, Florida teams there. Another upside down short print, the 200th win for Mr. Clayton Kershaw, and Johan Rojas for the Phils. Well, whatever I had, I don't recommend it. That's all I can tell you. It was just pure sinus. But it was the headaches that kept me from being able to teach, and then the cough. Francisco Alvarez, Mets, Lars Nootbaar, Cardinals, Chris Stratton, Rangers, Gregory Soto, Phillies. For the Mariners, Emerson Hancock, Dodgers get a Mookie Betts All-Star, Nestor Cortez, Yankees. We have a news flashback. Sony launches the Betamax. And Max Scherzer for the Rangers. For the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. For the Phils again, Alec Bohm, Brandon Woodruff, Brewers, Heston Kjerstad, rookie for the Orioles, Jared Triolo for the Pirates. We have an AL champions, Rangers winning. Corbin Carroll, rookie cup. That's a nice one for the Diamondbacks. Here's The same insert set as the Fred Lynn, except this one was on foil board. Tom Seaver for the Mets. So this must be a parallel, some type of that. Edwin Diaz for the Mets and Hunter Goodman for the Rockies. Let me put those up here. Slide those over again. Try to only know how to fit these on my mat. We're getting too many different inserts already. All right, that kind of works. Is everyone ready for Thanksgiving? Anyone hosting this year? Spencer Steer for the Reds, Starlin Marte Mets, Nick Gonzalez Pittsburgh, Alec Burleson Cardinals, Bobby Miller Dodgers. For the Nationals, Robert Garcia, Red Schoendienst for the Cardinals, another short print. Gunnar Henderson Rookie Cup, that's a nice one for the Orioles. And Osvaldo Bido for Pittsburgh. Oscar Colas for the White Sox, Eddie Rosario Braves. For the Twins, Max Kepler, Drew Rasmussen for the Rays, JT Realmuto Phillies. Guardians get Gavin Williams. We have a pink red Clayton Kershaw. Again, I'm not sure. I guess that's the base design. We have a New Age Performer, Justin Steele for the Cubs, and Parker Meadows. Jonathan Ornelas, Rangers. World Series, Arizona 9, Texas 1. Rays get Shane McClanahan, DJ LeMahieu, Yankees, Jack Flaherty, Tigers. Who do we have here? We have Ryan Howard and Justin Morneau. It's hard to read that one. CJ Cron for the Rockies, Tyler Wells, Orioles, and Christian Yelich for Milwaukee. For the Astros, Jeremy Pena, Will Smith for the Dodgers, Jose Furman Cardinals, Xander Bogaerts Padres. Rangers get Julio Pablo Martinez, Nolan Jones for the Rockies, Ryan Weathers Marlins. We have an upside down Jonah Heim All-Star card, another short print. Yu Darvish for San Diego and Rhys Hoskins for Philadelphia. So we're getting a lot of short prints. So set collectors and team collectors, this one's working out pretty nicely. Kyron Paris, Angels, Endy Rodriguez, Pittsburgh, Mark Canha, Tigers, Robbie Grossman, Rangers, Jason DeLay, Pirates, Matthew Liberatore, Cardinals, Dominic Fletcher, Diamondbacks. There's another Clayton Kershaw, this time as a New Age Performer, and stolen base leaders, Ruiz and Acuna Jr. Well, we have 3 or 4 more packs here. Looks like 4, counting this one. Angels, Zach Neto, Joey, there's one underneath him. Zach Geloff for the Athletics, Joey Wendell, Mets, Jordan Romano, Blue Jays, Devin Williams, Brewers, Noelvi Marte, Reds, Salvi Perez, Royals, Kyle Bradish, Orioles, and Joey Meneses for the Nationals. Next pack, we've got Mike Trout and Cody Bellinger. DL Hall for the Orioles, Rangers Josh Jung, Cal Raleigh Mariners, Nolan Chanel Angels, Brian Bello Red Sox, Ha-Seong Kim Padres. We have another short print, Joey Wiemer for the Brewers, and Mike Moustakas as an Angel. All right, final 2 packs here. Colin Selby, Pittsburgh, Tanner Beebe, Guardians, Brady Singer, Royals, Anthony DeScalfani, Mariners, Austin Meadows, Tigers, Ellie De La Cruz, rookie for my Reds. That's nice. We have a Flying Squirrel. Did not expect that. That is one of the nickname cards. Jeff McNeil of the Mets. Very, very flimsy card. I will say that. That's kind of funny, though. Haven't seen those. Baseball flashback, Robin Yount for the Brewers. Ryder Ryan for the Mariners, and Camilo Doval for San Francisco. All right, and our last pack for this box. Alex Verdugo, Yankees, Brent Rooker, Athletics, Shaden Bieber, Guardians, Brandon Nimmo, Mets, Josh Lowe, Rays, Griffey and Larry Walker, Tony Gonzalez, Dodgers, Curtis Mead, Rays, and Austin Riley for the Braves. So we did pull a white parallel. We pulled two of the, I'm not quite sure what the insert set is called, but we had Kershaw and Seaver, and then a very shiny foil board, Fred Lynn. We had a nice selection, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 short prints, it looks like. Base short prints. And then a nice batch of inserts as well. So pretty solid little box, honestly. No complaints from me about that one. All right, so that was the bonus box. We weren't even supposed to have that one. Let me pack these away, though, for the time being. I'm going to have a lot of sorting to do after tonight's break with 5 boxes on the docket. But we did one already, so we're moving along. All right, for the next box, love it or hate it, it's Bowman time. I'm on the record as saying, generally speaking, I am not a fan of Bowman. Though I think that the 2024 design is better than usual. And obviously, Bowman, you get the chance of some cool parallels. There should be an autograph lurking in here, so there's a chance that that could be great. Of course, there's also a chance it could be some guy that none of us have ever heard of. But those are the risks you take, I suppose. All right, so we get 10 cards per pack. Let's just jump right in. We'll waste no time. We start with a Lubob for Chicago, and this is a solid enough design, so at least that's something good. Alexander Canario, Cubs. Austin Riley, Braves. Michael Harris II, Braves. We have a Max Clark for Detroit. Bowman something. Don't know what the insert set is, but it's shiny. Put that over there. Ramon Landieta for Oakland. Anthony Skull, Angels. Luis Guanipa for the Braves. And then Emmanuel Tejada and Spencer Nevins, Yankees and Royals respectively, are our 2 Chrome cards. And he says he got more Yankees in the bonus box than in the entire first night of the break 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think there were a few teams that needed a reset from the first night. That Stadium Club box in particular was brutal for a bunch of teams. Nolan Chanel, Angels. Corbin Carroll, that's a nice one for the Diamondbacks. Ceddanne Raffaello, Red Sox. Rafael Devers, Red Sox. We've got a Bowman Top 100, Drew Gilbert for the Mets. I enjoy it. That'd be kind of a cool set to put together. I think if I were to collect Bowman, that's what I would maybe go for. Jadier Arianamo for the Brewers. There's a Cardinal, Chase Davis. There's a Padre, Jackson Merrill, where Swinko says I never pull Padres. Samuel Basallo, Orioles, and Enrique Jimenez, Tigers. I'm just kidding, Swinko, by the way. As are you, I know, when a box has no Padres. I feel your pain because as a Reds collector, also a team that often gets shut out. Ronnie Mauricio, Mets. Lawrence Butler, Athletics. Chris Bryant, Rockies. Samad Taylor, Royals. We have a numbered out of 150, a blue Jacob Gonzalez for the White Sox. That's a sharp-looking parallel. I will say that. That's very nice looking. The White Sox, that's going to Swinko. Just talking about Swinko. So there you go. Not a Padre, but pretty sweet card. I will sleeve that in just a second. Kendall George, Dodgers. Mike Bove, Brewers. Brian Acuna for the Twins. And then our 2 Chromes for the Yankees, Brando Mayea. And for the Twins, Jose Rodriguez. So there's another Yankee, Andy. Just like that. Let's sleeve Mr. Gonzalez here, though, real quick. Okay. Next pack for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez, Pete Alonso, Mets, Bryce Harper, Phillies. We have a prospect power-up, Aiden Miller for the Phillies. That's a kind of fun-looking card. And right behind that, we have a I'll say it's a Ray Wave, blue Ray Wave, maybe. 141 out of 150. Jonathan Garcia, not Jonathan, Jonathan. There you go, Garcia, but numbered 141 out of 150. So back-to-back 150 parallels out of 150. Abraham Nunez, White Sox. Ramon Anthony, Red Sox. Estuar Suero for Pittsburgh, and Ryan Clifford for the Mets. Let's sleeve this one as well. So we've already pulled 2 serially numbered parallels. Let me swap these stacks because the base stacks can get higher than the chrome stack pretty quickly. The Red Sox are going to Super Gadget. If I didn't mention that. Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals. There you go, Kerry. Adolis Garcia, Rangers. Blake Snell, Padres. Curtis Mead, Rays. We have a Rising Inferno, Pete Crow Armstrong rookie. Pretty sweet for the Cubs. That's going to Ben G. Like that one. Augustin Ramirez, Yankees. Raylan Heredia, Phillies. And Travis Honeyman for the Cardinals. And our 2 chromes, Carson Rucker for the Tigers and Lazaro Montez for the Mariners. All right. For the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Austin Wells, Yankees. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Blue Jays. Sal Frelick, Brewers. We have another top 100, number 14, Carson Williams for the Rays. Colin Houck, Mets. Mac Horvath, Orioles. Rainer Arias, Giants. And then our 2 chromes, Filippo Di Toro for the Brewers and Yohandy Morales for the Nationals. All right, on to the second stack here. For the Yankees, Everson Pereira, rookie. Endy Rodriguez, Pittsburgh. Mason Wynn, Cardinals. Jordan Alvarez, Astros. We have a Jackson Churio sighting here. Good one for the Brewers. Sharp-looking card. Nazan Zenatello, Red Sox. Tampa gets Adrian Santana, and the Diamondbacks, Jack Hurley. Our chromes, George Lombard Jr. for the Yankees, and Alberto Rios for the Angels. So yes, I will have many, many, many cards to sort over the Thanksgiving break. AJ Smith-Shawver for the Braves. Keston Kjerstad, rookie for the Orioles. Jose Ramirez, Guardians. Jose Rodriguez, White Sox. We have Ethan Salas for the Padres, number 5. There's a nice one for the Padres. I don't think Swinko's in the room, but I'll be happy with that one. Ty Pete, Mariners. Joendry Vargas, Dodgers. Elijah Green, Nationals. And our chromes, Ben Williamson, Mariners. And Emmanuel Bonilla for the Blue Jays. Garrett Cole for the Yankees. Henry Davis, Pittsburgh. Marco Luciano, Giants. Ronald Acuna Jr., Braves. Jordan Adams, Angels. Jacob Burke, White Sox. David Guzman, Blue Jays. Yaquil Fernandez, Rockies. And our chromes, Brian Churio for the Twins. And Brock Vredenberg for the Marlins. So what do we think of Bowman? Manny Machado, Padres. Luis Arias, Marlins. Corey Seager, Rangers. Luis Matos, Giants. We've got a Rookie of the Year favorite, Jordan Lawler, rookie for the Diamondbacks. Nice card there. Yohandy Morales, first Bowman card for Washington. Luke Kishkal for the Twins. Dernish Valdez, Cubs. And our chromes, Sebastian Walcott for the Rangers and Justin Crawford for the Phillies. I think this year's Bowman is a much stronger offering than, I don't know, many years. Sandy Alcantara, Marlins. There's the Jason Dominguez rookie for the Yankees. One of the probably chase rookies, at least on the Yankees side of things. Zach Geloff, same thing for the Athletics. Anthony Volpe, Yankees. We have a blue Max Anderson, number 227 out of 499. That one's going to Detroit. And the Tigers, that's going to Engel Woodstock, who also I don't know is in the room, but I'm sure we'll be happy with that card. Sleeve that in just a second. Esmail Valencia, Astros, Max Wagner, Orioles, Jet Williams, Mets, and then maybe the first red of the box, Alfredo Duno, never heard of him, and Josu de Paula for the Dodgers are the two chromes. Let me sleeve Mr. Anderson here. That's our third serially numbered parallel already. Seems like a lot for a single box of Bowman. All right. Adley Rushman, Orioles. Corbin Burns, Brewers. Julio Rodriguez, Mariners. Bo Bichette, Blue Jays. We have another top 100. Ricky Tiedemann for the Blue Jays, number 19. Cole Emerson, Mariners. Johnny Formello, Mariners. Homer Bush Jr., Padres. And our chromes for the Mets, Anthony Baptist. And for the Diamondbacks, Kevin Sim. Andy says that he's with me on Bowman. Okay. Don't get excited about it. Typically don't buy it. I never buy it, so I'm with you there. But this one's doesn't look bad, and also agree. And there's a pretty strong rookie crop in here too. So here's Jordan Lawler, speaking of a strong rookie crop, and I think that helps a lot. Jose Altuve, Astros. Matt Olson, Braves. Colton Cowser, rookie for the Orioles. There's a Jackson Holiday. That's a nice one for the Orioles as well. Tony Ruiz, Royals. German Ramirez, Astros. Roderick Arias, Yankees. And then our chromes are going to the Royals with Blake Mitchell and the Braves with Luis Guanipa. Kevin, hello. Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Slightly early. Kodai Senga for the Mets. There's a red. Noeva Marte. Bobby Witt Jr., Royals. Francisco Alvarez, Mets. We have another prospect power-up, this being Bryce Eldridge for the Giants. Yep. Luke Adams, Brewers. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Orioles. Drew Jones, Diamondbacks. And then our chromes are Josh Rivera for the Cubs and Homer Bush Jr. for San Diego. We are on the 2024 Bowman right now, Kevin. And I just finished the 2024 Heritage box that I added in extra for being sick last week. So we still have 3 more boxes after this one that we'll do tonight. All right, we begin with the A's. Tyler Soderstrom, rookie. Kyle Schwarber, Phils. Another Philly, Johan Rojas. For the Yankees, Juan Soto. And we have a green chrome of some kind here. Colton Ledbetter. I don't see any numbering on it, but it is a green chrome parallel. I'll sleeve it anyways. In the middle of our pack here, Ralphie Velazquez for the Guardians, Kemp Alderman Marlins, Tamar Johnson Pirates, and then our 2 regular chromes, Antonio Anderson for the Red Sox and Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. So even though I don't see a serial number, still feels sleeve worthy. We'll throw that up there, I guess. Yeah, we were saying that this year's Bowman set is pretty nice, even for people that, such as myself, I don't really care for Bowman in general. Kyle Harrison, Giants. Junior Caminero, rookie for the Rays. Owen White, Rangers. Francisco Lindor, Mets. We've got Drew Jones for the Diamondbacks, number 21. I do like this set. Enrique Jimenez, Tigers. John Cruz, Yankees. Brandon Maia, Yankees. Robert Calaz, Rockies. And Jackson Holiday. There's a nice chrome for the Orioles. And the Orioles are definitely a good team to have for 2024 stuff. And 2023 for that matter. They had some strong rookie crops lately. Max Scherzer, Rangers. Christian Yelich, Brewers. Jazz Chisholm Jr., Marlins. Mookie Betts, Dodgers. We've got another chrome parallel. This is some kind of diamond sparkle parallel. Jonathan Garcia for the Red Sox. Again, not numbered that I can see, but pretty shiny card. Daniel Susac, Athletics. Ryan Vanderhei, Giants. Luis Angel Acuna, Mets. George Wolkow, I don't know. White Sox and Jack Hurley for the Diamondbacks are the 2 chromes. So another pretty cool parallel. The chrome parallels are nice. I almost feel like I should go back and try to find like a box of, I don't know, 2015 or something, Bowman, and open that. And then we can see how many of those guys actually became something. Freddie Freeman, Dodgers. Andrew Abbott, Reds. Riley Green, Tigers. Pete Crow Armstrong, Cubs. Nolan Chanel, Rookie of the Year favorite for the Angels. For the Padres, Dylan Head, Max Anderson, Tigers. Spencer Nivens, Royals. And our chromes are Jacob Wilson for the A's and Tayshaun Walton for the Phillies. All right, we're still looking for the autograph. There's supposed to be 1 per box. Next pack. We're into the final stack here. Justin Verlander, Astros. There's an Elly De La Cruz, rookie for my Reds. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. Gavin Williams, Guardians. We've got James Wood for the Nationals. Brock Porter, Rangers. Douglas Glaude, Braves. Marcelo Mayer, Red Sox. And our chromes, Elijah Green for the Nationals and Arjun Nimala for the Blue Jays. Welcome to those that are joining in a little bit after time. Welcome. Chris Morel, Cubs. Masataka Yoshida, Red Sox. There's a nice Mike Trout for the Angels. Alex Verdugo, Yankees. We've got a Rookie of the Year favorite, Noelvi Marte. That did not pan out. He did not play well. He was suspended for half the year for performance-enhancing drugs, and I'll tell you what, they did not enhance his performance. Bad like 1 something for the rest of the year. Jacob Gonzalez, White Sox. Tony Blanco Jr. for the Pirates. Alberto Rios, Angels. And there's our Paul Skeens sighting. Bowman Chrome Paul Skeens. That's a nice one for Pittsburgh, of course. And another nice one, Drew Jones for the Diamondbacks. So Bowman came out before, if I'm not mistaken, before Top started loading everything full of Skeens. So I think the Skeens Bowman cards are still quite rare. Gunnar Henderson, Orioles. Shohei Ohtani, Dodgers. Aaron Judge, Yankees. Back-to-back MVPs right there. Spencer Steer, Reds. We've got a green chrome parallel at our second of the box. Tony Blanco Jr. for Pittsburgh. Still not numbered. Diego Benitez, Braves. Kyle Teal, Red Sox. Cole Foster, Giants. And our 2 chromes, Jaron Elkins, Dodgers. And Rock Riggio for the Yankees. We're still looking for the autograph, so we've got 3 more chances at it. And one thing you don't want to have to do is send for a replacement auto out of Bowman because you know you're not getting anything good back. All right, Quinn Priester, Pittsburgh. Nick Lofton, Royals. Carlos Correa, Twins. Trey Turner, Phillies. We've got Noah Schultz for the White Sox, number 44. And behind him, Bryce Eldridge, Giants. Alan Castro, Red Sox. Cam Collier, Reds. And our chromes are for the Brewers, Cooper Pratt. And for the Cubs, Dernish Valdez. All right, second to last pack. Let's see what we can do here. Fernando Tatis Jr., Padres. Evan Carter, nice one for the Rangers. Jordan Walker, Cardinals. CJ Abrams, Nationals. There we do get our auto. That's the good news. And it's Carson Rucker for Detroit, going to Englewood Stock. There you go, my friend. Not numbered, but that's our auto. All right. Dylan Cruz, Nationals. Samuel Basallo, Orioles. Hyu Lee, Detroit. And our 2 chromes for the Astros, Luis Baez. And for the Twins, Brian Acuna. Let's sleeve Mr. Carson Rucker. I will admit, I do not know anything about Carson Rucker. So I cannot comment as to whether that is a good pull or not, or if it has potential or not. Jung-Hoo Lee for the Giants. Josh Jung for the Rangers. Yordan Alvarez, Astros. Jose Ramirez, Guardians. We've got 1 more prospect power-up. James Wood for the Nationals. Those are kind of cool. Antonio Anderson, Red Sox. J.D. Gonzalez for the Padres. Diverson Gutierrez for the Mets. And our last two cards, both chrome, Walker Jenkins for the Twins and Yanquiel Fernandez for the Rockies. Whew. So there you go. That's the box. So our auto was the Carson Rucker. And then we did pull 3 parallels that were serially numbered. Jacob Gonzalez out of 150, Jonathan Garcia out of 150, and Max Anderson for Detroit out of 499. So darn good box for the Tigers. All right. That's 2 boxes down. So not so bad. Again, can't comment on the quality of the auto, but in terms of the rest of the box, I'd say that was a pretty solid haul, all things considered. Okay. What should we do next? Let's go back to 1999, shall we? So we're going to do our box of holographics. I was super excited to pick this one up for inclusion in the Breakers Club, only because I distinctly remember liking this set when it came out. $19.99 was kind of one of the last years that I bought baseball cards. Kind of as a kid, I was, I guess, a sophomore in high school. I think that's right. So I had a little bit of disposable income, and I definitely remember buying some of these packs, though I did not buy very many because, if memory serves, I only had 3 cards per pack. And I think that's exactly what this box has. Does it say on here? Yeah, 3 cards per pack. So even though I did have some disposable income, I'll never be okay with just 3 cards per pack. But I always like the looks of these because they're just super shiny. So if you haven't seen holographics, prepare your eyes because they are shiny. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. And you can see the sparkly shine right away. We got Troy Glaus for the Angels. Ken Caminiti for the Astros. So we're getting some old school names, of course. And Jeremy Giambi for the Royals. I also like for Breakers Club to have some boxes from different years to try to help balance out kind of the overall value of the teams, if you will. So a team that might have lots of good cards in, 2024, having some older stuff, maybe some other teams will be a little bit stronger. So, for example, the Rockies with Todd Helton, nice one for Colorado. Randy Johnson, Diamondbacks. And we have a Launchers, Alex Rodriguez. Even the inserts are super sparkly for Seattle. So I do like these cards. There are Launchers to be found. They are 1 in 4 packs. Starview is 1 in 9 Starview, 1 in 16 packs. Future Fames are 1 in 32. And then there are autographs, but they're 1 in 105 and up. So they're quite rare. At least I think that's what those are. And there are UD Authentics autograph cards, which were 1 in 431 packs, plus some other stuff. So there's a chance to pull something really sweet. But with only 3 cards per pack, not super likely. All right, Greg Maddux for the Braves. They stick just a little bit, but not too bad. Mark Kotze for the Marlins. And Tim Salmon. There's our salmon sighting. Wouldn't be a 90s product without a salmon sighting by us, would it? For the Angels. I can imagine if Topps or Panini or somebody put this set out today, what the parallels would look like. It'd be just loaded with parallels. Carlos Beltran, Royals. Frank Thomas, White Sox. And Jim Thome for the Indians. And they were the Indians in 99. Of course, that will go to the Guardian slot now. All right. We've got Greg Vaughn for the Reds. Kind of a washed out looking card there. Nomar Garciaparra, Red Sox, and Andrew Jones for the Braves. It would be cool if we pulled one of the rarer cards from this set. Well, that pack didn't want to open nicely. Jeez. All right, I got it. For the Royals, Jeremy Giambi, Pedro Martinez, Red Sox, and Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. We have another launcher, I see. But before we get to that, we've got Tom Glavine for the Braves, Craig Biggio for the Astros, and our launcher is Mike Piazza for the Mets. Kevin landed a nice Piazza there. Perhaps new for your collection, sir. Manny Ramirez, Indians. Greg Vaughn, Reds. And Nomar Garciaparra, Red Sox. So we can see collation is not great. And that was never a strength of Upper Decks. Let's be fair about that. Jeff Bagwell, Astros. For the Rockies, Larry Walker. And Chipper Jones for the Braves. So fun set anyway. Move on. Angels. For the Dodgers, Raul Mondesi. And Jeff Bagwell for Houston. All right. For the Tigers, Tony Clark. Behind that is Albert Bell for the Orioles. And J.D. Drew launchers for the Cardinals. There you go, Carrie. If you don't have that one yet, now you do. My trash can is already overflowing. Jim Thome, Indians. For the Tigers, Juan Encarnacion. And Travis Lee for the Diamondbacks. Andrew Jones, Atlanta. Todd Helton, Rockies. And Randy Johnson for the Diamondbacks. I think it takes me longer to open the pack than it does to go through the 3 cards. Raul Mondesi, Dodgers. Albert Bell, Orioles. And Kenny Lofton for the Indians. Move my trash can there. Pedro for the Red Sox. Greg Maddux for the Braves. And we've got an awesome Mike Piazza for the Mets. This is a parallel. The AU sum. I thought that those were autographs when I read the back, but they are parallels. Let's see if we can find 1 and 8, it looks like, for those. So I hope I didn't miss another one of those. Bright yellow, kind of goldish yellow stuck out to me. They are labeled down at the bottom. Let me just quickly look just to make sure. I don't remember seeing any others, but we'll just double check real quick here. Doesn't look like it, no. Okay, so that's the only one that we pulled so far. So that's for the Mets. Pretty cool card, though. Actually, really sharp looking. All right. Moving right along. We got Frank Thomas, White Sox. Carlos Beltran, Royals. And apparently back-to-back packs now. Royals, Jeremy Giambi. Awesome. So after not having any, there's 2 in back-to-back packs. Good grief. Sometimes they tear nicely. Sometimes they don't tear at all. Cal Ripken Jr., Orioles. Craig Biggio, Astros. And we've got a launcher, Mark McGwire for the Cardinals. Our second Cardinals launcher. Well, maybe Kerry needed both of those. I don't know. All right. Sammy Sosa for the Cubs. Jeremy Giambi, Royals, and Nomar Garciaparra, awesome. So all of a sudden they're just flying out of here for the Red Sox. That's a nice one for the Red Sox. Parallels are hard to come by, I believe. 1 in 8 packs. So Juan Gonzalez, Tigers, Diamondbacks, Travis Lee, and another launcher, Sammy Sosa. Very quiet room tonight. Everyone dreaming about turkey, must be. Move on. Angels, Tony Clark, Tigers. And what is this? A Star View, Greg Maddux for the Braves. Star Views are 1 in 9 Star View, 1 in 16 packs. There's also a parallel of those. Come on. There we go. All right. Kenny Lofton, Indians. Tom Glavine, Braves. And another Star View, Mark McGwire for the Cardinals. We're pulling a lot of Cardinals here. So the inserts all seem to be, in parallel, seem to be loaded the back half of this box. Larry Walker, Rockies. Chipper Jones, Braves. And Manny Ramirez for the Indians. Just a couple more packs here. Mark Kotze, Marlins. Troy Glaus, Angels. And Ken Caminiti for the Astros. And our final pack. We get Tim Salmon for the Angels. Sammy Sosa, Slammin' Sammy for the Cubs, and a Juan Gonzalez for the Rangers launchers card. And that'll do for the box of holographics. So nothing earth-shatteringly rare, but still solid. Solid box. And so shiny. All right, we still have 2 more boxes to go tonight. Whoops, that was upside down. Which one should we do next? Probably didn't wait long enough for the audio feed to catch up to the video feed, but let's do Ginter last. That one has 3 hits. Archive should have 2 hits, so we'll keep the one with slightly more hits to the end. All right. I have spoken. All right, so 2 more boxes to go yet tonight. Archives does feature the potential of Bull Durham movie cards. Any of those, I assume all of those are not going to have a major league team attached to them. So anything that doesn't does go to the non-baseball slot. We do have that. That will also come into play for sure with the Allen Ginter because there's lots of non-baseball in that set. And that's going to JC 645. So just so everyone knows up front about that. All right. So good luck, everybody. Yeah, we should get 2 autographs out of Archives. And we've done well with Archives in the past. We pulled that dual autograph of Chipper and Andrew Jones one time. That was pretty sweet. We pulled an Ohtani autograph, I think, didn't we? I think that was out of Archives too one time. So no pressure box, but let's see what you got. All right, so we get 8 cards per pack. And in true Archives fashion, you're going to get a bunch of different set designs from Topps' Archives. Our Pools for the Angels starts us off. Travis Jankowski, rookie for the Padres. Jose Altuve, Houston. Ian Kinsler, Detroit. Noah Syndergaard, Mets. There's our first Bull Durham card, Ron Shelton. I haven't seen any of those before. Orlando Cepeda for the Giants, and Edgar Martinez for the Mariners. So right off the bat, we have a non-baseball. Next pack. Jorge Lopez, or maybe George Lopez, not sure, for the Brewers. Stan Musial Cardinals. Brett Brune Mariners. Jose Reyes Rockies. Nelson Cruz Mariners. We have for the Blue Jays, Josh Donaldson, Super Baseball card. That's cool. I'm going to put those down here, I guess. Catfish Hunter Yankees and Gary Carter for the Expos. There are variations within this. I'm hoping they'll be upside down to spot them quicker, but otherwise I am showing every base card, so you might find that. And Andy has confirmed the Ohtani auto was in archives and went to Andy. I that's right. You got that graded, right? Didn't you send that off to get graded? Babe Ruth, Red Sox. Kyle Schwarber, Cubs. Ryan Howard, Phillies. Prince Fielder, Rangers. We have 2009 number 1 draft pick Steven Strasburg. Insert. I guess we'll just put all the inserts up here. Hector Oliveira for the Braves. Rob Refsnyder, Yankees. And Jake Arrieta, Cubs. Well, that didn't work. Just tear the top of that right off. All right. Scrap out of here. Yu Darvish, Rangers. Manny Machado, Orioles. Brian Dozier, Twins. Jose Quintana, White Sox. David Ortiz, Red Sox. Zach Godley, Diamondbacks. Jose Peraza, Reds. And Harmon Killebrew. All right, so the Ohtani auto came back as a 9. That's solid. That's probably, I mean, holding it now, what do those go for these days? I'm probably pushing a grand or more. Because that was a tough pull, as I remember. David Wright, Mets. Jonathan Lucroy, Brewers. Ryan Klesko, Braves. Ryan Sandberg, Cubs. We've got a nice Bryce Harper. Oh, this is nice. Numbered 49 out of 50. Up in the top there. 49 out of 50. There it goes. You can see that now. For the Nationals, I'll save that in just a second. Wade Davis, Royals. Brian McCann, Yankees. And Taijuan Walker for the Mariners. This is our second one of these. I don't know how you know the Donaldson wasn't numbered. I guess it's the color of the back is different. I don't know if that's a card I needed parallels of, but, you know, a Harper out of 50. That's a good start to the box. A good start. I'm telling you, Archives does well for us. Robinson Cano, Mariners. Salvi Perez, Royals. Russell Martin, Blue Jays. Bruce Sutter, Cardinals. Tony Perez for my Reds. Eno Slaughter, Cardinals. For the White Sox, Adam Eaton. And Freddie Freeman for Atlanta. Yeah, when I remember still pulling that Ohtani from the pack and basically being speechless. Raul Mondesi, Royals. John Lester, Cubs. Chris Archer, Rays. Wade Boggs, Yankees. Carl Yastrzemski, Red Sox. There's a Mike Trout, just the regular blue back there. Insert John Kruk for the Phillies and Roger Maris for the Yankees. It's always fun to pull exciting cards for people. Kendrys Morales, Royals. Jay Bruce, Reds. Lou Gehrig, Yankees. Bernie Williams, Yankees. Father, son, Gordon, Tom and D. Gordon. Phil Rizzuto, Yankees. Michael Conforto, Mets. And Todd Frazier for the White Sox. Brandon Drury, Diamondbacks. Zach Lee, Dodgers. Mac Williamson, Giants. Socrates Brito, Diamondbacks. Dennis Eckersley, Athletics. Number 1 draft pick, 77, Harold Baines for the White Sox. Odubel Herrera, Phillies. And Edwin Encarnacion for the Blue Jays. Eddie Murray, Orioles. Richie Ashburn, Phillies. Masahiro Tanaka, Yankees. Chris Bryant, Cubs. Kyle Seager, Mariners. We have a blue Corey Kluber for the Indians. This is also numbered 174 out of 199. You might be able to make that out down at the bottom there. There you can kind of see. There we go. 174 out of 199. Good job, camera. Andre Dawson Expos and Paul Goldschmidt for the Diamondbacks. So my family does Christmas presents, and I have 3 siblings, and I mean, obviously we're all adults now, but they have maintained the tradition of giving gifts and whatnot still. So one of my big gifts from last year was my microphone and microphone stand that I now use for my group breaks. So thank you to them. And that same stand also now holds my camera. All right, for the Athletics, Mark McGuire, Bill Mazeroski, Pittsburgh, Sonny Gray, Athletics, Shin-Soo Choo, Rangers, Giordano Ventura, Royals. Oh, we have an auto. It's Eduardo Perez for the Cardinals on the 1990 Topps design. I do love that design. Cardinals, Carrie, if you're still in the room, you got yourself an Eduardo Perez. A good-looking autograph. Good-looking card all the way around. And another Cardinal, Trevor Rosenthal and Josh Reddick. So this is one of the fan favorite autographs. Let's leave that one. Pretty nice. Let's put that up there. All right. Paul O'Neill starts off our next pack. Ken Griffey Jr. with the backwards hat. Henry Owens, Red Sox. Dustin Pedroia, Red Sox. Carlos Rodon, White Sox. Carlos Correa, Astros. Francisco Lindor, Indians. And Xander Bogaerts, Red Sox. Pretty Red Sox heavy pack there. Tom Murphy, Rockies. Greg Bird, Yankees. John Gray, Rockies. Jason Hayward, Cubs. Another Bill Durham insert, Millie. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. James Shield, Padres. Jose Bautista, Blue Jays. Luis Severino, Yankees. John Smoltz, Braves. Carlos Martinez, Cardinals. JD Martinez, Tigers. Garrett Richards, Angels. We have one of these Miguel Sano Super Baseball cards, just a regular one for the Twins. Yadi Molina, Cardinals, and Kyle Waldrop for the Reds. I don't ever know what happened to Kyle Waldrop. Angels, Vlad Guerrero, George Brett for the Royals. Yankees get Whitey Ford, Justin Bauer for the Marlins, Jock Peterson, Dodgers, Colin Ray, Padres, Larry Doby, Indians, and there's a sweet Nolan Ryan on the 91 design that could easily be the 91 Topps, or at least pretty close to it. Font's off, I think. Just feels like it's off slightly, but I do like the 91 Topps design as well. Brad Ziegler, Diamondbacks. Brandon Belt, Giants. Steven Strasburg, Nationals. Burt Blyleven, Twins. Jim Palmer, Orioles. Ketel Marte, Mariners. Miguel Sano, Twins. And Anthony Rizzo for Chicago. We just watched Home Alone with my son the other night. Kind of a early Christmas tradition set in Chicago. Cole Calhoun, Angels. Randall Grichuk, Cardinals. Brendan Crawford, Giants. Charlie Blackmon, Rockies. Evan Longoria, Rays. Another Rocky, Nolan Arenado. Adam Jones, Orioles. And for the Dodgers, Sandy Koufax. And our final pack from this stack begins with an Athletic. Stephen Vogt, Chris Sale, White Sox. Corey Kluber, Indians. Robin Yount, Brewers. Tom Seaver, Mets. We've got the number 1 draft pick of the 69 draft, Jeff Burrows for the Senators. Eddie Matthews, Braves. Warren Spahn, Braves. All right, final stack. We should still have one more auto in here. So we'll see what else we might end up with. David Robertson, White Sox. Curtis Granderson, Mets. Colin McHugh, Astros. Mark Melanson, Pirates. Bartolo Colon, Mets. For the Braves, we have Freddie Freeman. Nice one for the Braves. I like those cards. William Mays, Giants, and Michael Brantley for the Indians. For the Mets, DeGrom, Jacob DeGrom. A-Rod for the Yankees, Jung-Hoo Kang. Pirates, Shelby Miller. Diamondbacks, father-son, Brett Boone and Bob Boone. Phillies and Mariners. Joe Mauer, Twins. Maikel Franco, Phillies. Yoenis Cespedes for the Mets. Marcus Stroman, Blue Jays. Zach Britton, Orioles. Jim Bunning, Phillies. Justin Upton, Tigers. Mike Trout, nice one for the Angels. Juan Marichal, Giants. Caleb Cowart, Angels. And Lou Brock for the Cardinals. Joe Morgan, Astros. Ralph Kiner, Pittsburgh. Paul Molitor, Twins. Don Sutton, Dodgers. Andres Galarraga, Expos. Oh, I think we have our next auto. It's a Yankee, Ron Blomberg. Designated hitter for the Yankees. Another fan favorite auto. Also a nice looking signature and a nice looking card. It was silver, so I was trying to see. I don't see that it's numbered or anything, so I don't know if that's a parallel or not. I guess they're going for the gray. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. But very nice for the Yankees. And another Yankee, Goose Gossage and Ted Williams for the Red Sox. I will sleeve Mr. Ron. So I always like the fan favorite autos. So that one's going to Andy, of course. So there you go, Andy. We're making up for week 1, right? You said the Yankees didn't do so well then. George Kell, Tigers. Tony Fernandez, Blue Jays. Gary Sheffield, Marlins. Jason Kipnis, Indians. Eric Hosmer, Royals. Gaylord Perry, Indians. Corey Seager, Dodgers. Carlos Gonzalez. I like that card. It's a good shot. Good angle for the Rockies. And our final pack out of the Archives box has Richie Schaefer of the Rays, Max Kepler, Twins, Glenn Perkins, Twins, Jose Abreu, White Sox, Gregory Polanco, Pirates, Ryan Braun, Brewers, Andrew McCutchen, Pittsburgh, and Nomar Garciaparra rounds it out. So that does it for Archives, our 2 autographs. Blomberg and Eduardo Perez. We had 2 serially numbered cards as well. We had the Bryce Harper out of 50 and the Corey Kluber out of 199. So solid there. We also had a bunch of inserts, including a couple father-son. And the father-sons have 2 Bull Durhams as well, which will go to the non-MLB slot. But the father-sons have 2 different teams on them. So unless we lucked out and the same person claimed both teams, I have to do a randomization. So those are different. And Royals, Marlins. Okay, so this one, Royals and Marlins, JC claimed both of those teams in the break. So I don't actually have to randomize this because it's going in his stack no matter which team it ends up with. But this one I do need to randomize because they were by different teams. So let's grab a die. Got a green die here, I think. Okay. So let's move some of this stuff out of the way. What we're going to do is we're going to keep it simple. If I roll a 1, 2, or a 3, it'll go to the team on the left. So in this case, that would be the Phillies. If I roll a 4, a 5, or a 6, it'll go to the team on the right. In this case, the Mariners. So we'll get one roll here. Again, 1, 2, 3 Phillies, 4, 5, 6 Mariners. Is a 5. That's part of the 4, 5, 6. So that will go to Seattle. So let me make a quick, excuse me, note of that. So this one going into, see, Seattle is JC. So JC landed both of the father-son cards. All right. That leaves us with one more box for tonight. Arguably the one that I'm most excited about because I love Allen and Ginter. I am collecting so much out of this set, including but not limited to the Chrome Minis and the Chrome Refractors, along with pretty much all of the mini insert sets. So if you end up with any of those and you're not particularly interested in them, please, I would love to work out a trade if it's still one that I need. There's only one Chrome Refractor per box, I believe, typically at least. And same with the Chrome Mini. So, yeah, so that's that. All right. So we should get 3 hits in the box. We get an oversized box loader. We'll start with that. This is going to the White Sox. It is a Lubub, Luis Robert Jr. going to the White Sox. So that's our box topper. White Sox going to Swinko. All right, and then like I said, any non-MLB cards are going to go to the non-MLB slot. So that does include a fair number of the inserts. There are sister cards, which are basically sister cities. There's cards about bees. There's X-ray cards, which you haven't seen the X-ray cards. They're really cool. Those are all going to go in the non-MLB slot. Plus, there's a bunch of non-MLB base card, subjects. So quite a bit will end up in that slot. All right, so we begin with George Springer for the Blue Jays, Yoshida for the Red Sox, Campanella Dodgers, Swanson first non-MLB. There's another guy, Taranishi. We have a Sal Frelick. This is an in-action super short print. These are very rare. They're case hits, actually. 1 or 2 per case, I believe. So for the Brewers, right away, again, a very nice card. Milwaukee is going to... Where's Milwaukee on my list? Yeah, Uncle Ben. That's right. Just had to double check. So that's a nice card right there for the Brewers. I'm going to sleeve that because I know how rare they are. And then we've got Luis Matos for the Giants is our Chrome Mini. And Sister going to the non-MLB slot. So we're going to get a lot of base inserts, but the Sal Frelick super short print deserves to be sleeved right away. They're not serially numbered, but they are very rare. All right. And I got some of these in a trade recently. They're marked with prices, but they'll still do for sleeving. I'll put the price on the back at least. So there, we'll get that one sleeved too. Okay. Next up. McLean for the Reds. Lee for the Giants. Perez for the Royals. Rossini. Yount. Harold Baines. Our mini is Maikel Garcia. That's a short print regular back mini for the Royals. And a buzzing card. Lots of bees in that set. I have built all the full-size inserts that I'm going for. I'm not going for the super short prints. There's 2 super short print sets. Hey, Ben, you're here. Good to see you. There are 2 super short prints in the set. There's the inactions that we just pulled, and then there's something called Cycle Succession. I'm not going for either of those. So the rest, though, I have actually completed. Chess Chisholm. I'm just working on the minis. Jose Altuve. Carter. Clemens for the Blue Jays there. Jones for the Pirates. Clase for the Mariners. Our mini is another Royal, Lofton. Just regular back. And then there's a whole set of dogs. A lot of dogs. So Ben says wooch wooch for the Sal Frelick. But we could also say woof woof for the dogs. Rojas, Phillies. Hey, there's my man, Barry Larkin from my Reds. Nolan Ryan I don't even know how to say his name. Manzardo for the Guardians. Marte Mets. We've got a nice black border mini for the Astros. Mr. Jose Altuve. JC will be happy about that one. And let's put him down there. Another sister. I actually joined in a group break. I bought off a spot on eBay, which I never do. I bid on them every now and then. I never actually win the bid, but this one I did for just the Got the Itch cards, which are the scratch and sniff minis. That's a set that I'm working on, and I don't know what compelled me to join the group break, and I was able to watch a little bit, so I know I have at least one or two coming, but they were quite rare, so we'll see what I end up with out of that set. Anyways, Mead for the Rays, Frelick for the Brewers, base card this time, Ruth as a Red Sox in this set, Holiday rookie for the Orioles. Whoa, we've got ink. We have a framed Mason Wynn, not necessarily numbered, but Mason Wynn for the Cardinals. So Carey again with a very nice framed autograph. And getting an autograph is always nice in Ginter. Our mini is Kyrene Paris. That's an Allen and Ginter back. The second most common after the regular back minis. Flip him upside down. And another dog. I don't know if I have a sleeve handy for this card or not. I think this one is bigger. Oh, yeah. It's probably too big, but that'll do. All right. So like I said, there should be 3 hits in the box. So good start getting an autograph. Smith-Shawver for the Braves. We got Kelly for the Diamondbacks. Semien for the Rangers. Guilford. Feinsand, I don't know. Biggio for the Astros. Our mini is Riley Breckenridge, regular back mini. And then this is what I was talking about, the X-ray cards. This one is the Toko Toucan. And they're from the Oregon Zoo. And they're really cool cards. I don't know. Kind of a simple idea, but they're quite striking. And probably one of my favorite Allen and Ginter insert sets in the last several years, honestly. Crow Armstrong for the Cubs, Mookie Betts for the Dodgers, Max Muncy for the Dodgers, Usain Bolt for the non-baseball slot. We got Murphy. We have a Chrome, just a regular Chrome, Tyler Soderstrom. There'll be a lot of random cards up here. Our first mini insert, Batoids Beneath the Manta Ray. It's a set I'm still personally working on. I can't remember if I have that particular card or not. And another dog. Yeah, the mini framed autos, Andy, are gorgeous. I agree with you totally. And I like the framed relics as well. The full-size relics don't do a lot for me, but I do like the framed ones. All right, we got Hayes for the Pirates, Morel for the Cubs, Montgomery for the Diamondbacks, Robinson, kind of in the chase celebrity cards in this set, Molitor for the Blue Jays, Strom for the Phillies. We have a Jose Ramirez regular back mini and another Buzzin', the Green Sweat Bee. Buzzin' cards do not come with an EpiPen. Olsen for the Braves, Reagans for the Royals, Raleigh for the Mariners, Garcia for the Rangers, non-baseball. There's our second black border, Jose Reyes, and Sister. Oh, we got another X-ray card in this pack. You can tell right away based on the backside. Win for the Cardinals, Andy Pettitte, Astros, Corbin Burns, Orioles, Kosinski, Breckenridge, Anderson for the Marlins. We have our next mini insert, Flags of the World, Guatemala. Love those. And our next X-ray, more exciting one this time, the Bobcat. All right. Colton Cowser, rookie for the Orioles. Wu for the Mariners. Imananga for the Cubs, Robinson, Orioles, Skubal, Tigers. We have a foil filigree for the Red Sox, David Ortiz. Those are also, I believe, typically one per box. So a box hit there. We have Henry Davis A&G back for Pittsburgh and another sister. Lawler for the Diamondbacks, Ramirez, Marlins, Reyes, Mets, McGuire, Athletics, Langford, Rangers, McGriff, Braves. We have a George Robello regular back mini and a Mason B. Dylan Cease for San Diego, Radom, Keith for Detroit, Daniels. Oh, there's our second hit. It's a full-size relic and hat for the Cubs. Going to Ben G. I do like the blue cloth here at least, instead of just the boring white. And our mini is a regular back mini of Cal Raleigh for the Mariners and another dog, Monty. So a good box of Ginter will have a framed hit of some type and then 2 full-sized relics. That's a good box. A bad box of Ginter only has full-size relics. And then a great box of Ginter, you get 1 full-size relic and then 2 other types of hits. So the jury is still out for us on what kind of box we end up with here. Dominguez, rookie, Jason Dominguez for the Yankees. Torkelson, Detroit. Arenado, St. Louis. Thompson, Erica Thompson. She's the beekeeper in the set. Garvey for the Dodgers. Palmeiro for the Rangers. And our mini is a Logan Webb. Oh, this is a no-number mini for the Giants. Those are also a short print. And then we had a dog. For the Giants going to Johnny Boy. So that's a no-number mini. I should put that in a sleeve as well. They are tough pulls. I opened a case of Ginter for myself, and I believe I found exactly 1 no-number mini, if memory serves correctly. So they are tough indeed. All right, let's move these base cards back. Next pack. Kershaw for the Dodgers. Casas. Boston, then Texas. Jonah Heim. Mike Piazza for the Mets. Hunter Dawson Expos. We've got Henry Davis for Pittsburgh is our second chrome of the box. The great state of Illinois is another mini. And Nimble the dog. And our last pack for the second third of the box. Starts off with Seager, then Ortiz for the Red Sox, Guerrero Angels. We got Dad. This is Daddy Yankee, singer-songwriter. Brady Singer for the Orioles, or for the Royals. And we have an A&G back, Marcus Semien mini, and another of the X-ray cards, the American Bullfrog. All right. Yeah, Andy says he believes in no number means had a print run of 50. That I don't know if that's still true or not either. That is what they used to be, and sometimes they would be hand numbered, and other years they are not. So I'm not quite sure this year. All right, Davis for Pittsburgh, Trout for the Angels, Siri for the Rays, McCutcheon for the Pirates, Robello for the non-sports. Where our Chrome Refractor is Colton Cowser. I'd have to go back to see if I need this one. But that's going to the Orioles team slot. So that's going to Super Gadget. And our mini is another A&G back, Jordan Adams for the Angels. And then a sister. The Brooklyn backs are numbered out of 25 this year. So I assume the no numbers are out of 50, but I don't know that for fact. All right, we got Paris for the Angels, Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays, Ripken Jr. for the Orioles, Soder, Florence, Walker for the Rockies, and our mini is Luis Castillo, regular back for the Mariners, and a dog. Tyler Soderstrom, rookie for the Athletics, Priester for the Pittsburgh, Hoffman for the Padres, Ott for the Giants, List and Whitmore for the non-baseball, and a Jackson Holiday regular back mini rookie for Baltimore. And if we really get lucky, we'll get a rip card. Pereira for the Yankees, Charlie Blackmon, Rockies, Schnaufel, I'm sure I said that wrong, Friedel, Keeneland. Behind him was Polanco for the Mariners. And then our mini is a Ryan Mountcastle short print mini, regular back mini. And our X-ray is Speaks Gazelle. Kerstad, rookie for the Royals. Buxton for the Twins. Sosa for the Cubs. Maddox for the Braves, and we have a nice one. Very nice. This is a Brooks Robinson, genuine relic from the star third baseman. Brooks Robinson for the Orioles. Going to Baltimore. Super Gadget. There you go. Super Gadget's usually here for group break night, but don't know that that's the case tonight, but there you go. Brooks Robinson. Love getting the old timers as a framed relic. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this qualifies as a good box because we got two framed things. And a World Tallest Mountain is our mini and another sister. So a very solid box. Can't actually expect more than that out of Ginter. Alonso for the Mets, Contreras, Brewers, Beltran, Royals, Martin, Twins, John Daly, Herbeck for the Twins. Our mini is another A&G back, Framber Valdez, and we hit the Mud Dauber B. All right, 2 packs remaining. Here we go. Swanson for the Cubs, Marte for the Diamondbacks, Pujols for the Cardinals, Koss, Gray for the Cardinals. Our Chrome is Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays. Our mini is Adolis Garcia, regular back mini there, and our dog is Fame. And our final pack for tonight, this was an hour and a half of just pure ripping packs and packs of cards, which will probably translate to 4 hours or more of sorting cards for yours truly. We got Gore for the Nationals, Rizzo for the Yankees, Williams for the Red Sox, Palmer for the Orioles. Uh-oh, what is this? We have a 4th hit, a stained glass Gaussman. And of all of the Ginter that I've opened in my life, that is my first time I've ever pulled a stained glass mini. Ever. For Toronto. In the last pack of the night, no less. Going to Peach Pits. Just a pure surprise all the way around. I actually didn't even realize that they were inside a frame. I thought that the stained glass minis were loose. So this is all new to me. So we ended up with kind of 4 hits. If you count this one, which I'll count, that's awesome. We'll finish the pack. LeMahieu, we have a Patrick Bailey regular back mini, and our last card of the break, for tonight at least, is Uno the dog. But yeah, I mean, it was already a good box. And then that stained glass at the end, that really kind of cemented the deal for us. I guess a quick recap is in order. Yeah. So we had the Mason Wynn auto. Very nice. The Gaussman stained glass is awesome. for the Blue Jay slot. I will sleeve that. The Robinson, also awesome. And, Ian Happ, whatever. At least it's a blue jersey bit. And you're going to get at least one full-size relic in every box of Ginter. So I feel like even there we did fine. But yeah, that was great. We had the no number mini. I wrote on the sleeve just because I try to do that when we pull something kind of rare that's easy to miss, of the Logan Webb. And we had the super short print in action card, Sal Frelick rookie as well. So plus all the other stuff, mini inserts, et cetera. I'd say we did really well on this one. Yeah, Andy says qualifies as a really, really good box. I agree. The stained glass, that's awesome. I've never, I don't believe I've ever pulled one of these, either for myself or in a group break. So that was exciting. There's a number of years that Barry Larkin has a stained glass mini, but I've never been able to afford them. So I still don't own any of them. But now at least I know what they look like, and they're pretty sweet. So I do recommend. Very nice. All right. Let me sleeve that one. I'm holding it. I should sleeve the other framed relic here too. That's going to do for tonight. I have to get a lot of stuff sorted and off my desk before I can do next week's breaks, but luckily that's a week away. We have 2 more weeks of Breakers Club if all goes well. We'll be doing 4 boxes for each of the next 2 nights, and that'll get us all caught up, and that will be that. Ideally should be done by December 10th. Then it'll take me a couple of days to get the last stuff sorted, and then anyone that wants shipping out can request it, and I'll try to do so over the holiday break. Although I will say this, the Postal Service jacks their prices up during the holidays for packages, so honestly, if you want to wait, you're probably better off waiting until the prices go back down. I have noticed it is much more expensive to ship, especially to certain areas. So that's up to you. But no shipping yet because we're only halfway through. We have another 2 nights to go. So I want to thank those of you that stuck around tonight to hang out with me. Always appreciate people hanging out. It is so boring to go through all these packs and say a million names with no one around. I assure you of that. So thank you. And hopefully you were all rewarded with, if nothing else, a darn exciting finish to tonight's break with the Allen and Ginter box. I might even go so far as to say this was better than any of the boxes in my personal break, in my personal case that I broke. As far as a single box goes, very, very solid. So yes, that will do for tonight. And I will be talking to you guys soon. And for those stumbling across this somehow, check out the Discord for all things baseball, baseball card, group breaks, just general chats, etc. Great community. Love everyone there. And I give away a lot of free cards too. So go ahead and join, and we'll be talking there, hopefully. So with that, I'm going to start sorting. Have a lovely night, everybody. And